Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brother Samak. Before I do anything, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that is scattered abroad. And with that, this is Brother Samak coming at you with another lesson. Lord will, this is edifying. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this, but that has something to do with being humble. Humble is always the way to go. And I speak for myself first and foremost. And hey, all the brothers, could say that they could work on being more humble. You know, me myself, most definitely. you know, because sometimes you may see yourself getting ahead of yourself. In other words, if I'm making any sense, so you gotta uh relax, man. A lot of the times, man, you gotta have that spirit of being humble and get that spirit in control. You know, and actually that makes me think of this scripture. Was that all right? I got it. This is Proverbs chapter 25 and verse 28. Straight to the point. It says, "He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls." Okay? And you see Jake out there, man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. You are the true Israelites according to the Bible. And I could say you are most definitely, you know, when it comes to having rule over your own spirit, you don't have rule over your own spirit, man, because you're emotional, you know. When someone's trying to tell you something, you get emotional. You start to what? You start to get offended, and even when a guy is actually not trying to bring you down or try to uh uh what's the word for it? Not trying to attack you. He's not attacking you. No, he's actually helping you out. You know. So all in all, yeah, Jake in a hole, man. You see that today, man. You know, you gotta have that rule of your own spirit, man. Another thing too is, they always want to, on the other side, on the flip side, Jake always want to tell somebody something like they know something. Always want to talk so much and not listen. They when you try to tell when and that's another, yeah, you try to tell them something and then they want to overtalk you. That's like, come on, man. So let me read this again. It says, Proverbs 25 and 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. So any type of spirit can come in and come out, you know? So it can just mess with you, man. You know? You gotta rebuke that spirit within you, man. You know? You gotta that's that whatever type of spirit that comes upon you, you gotta rebuke it, man. You know? So all in all, you gotta keep your spirit in order, man. Especially when you're talking a lot and you gotta keep it nice and short, when it comes to certain things. But yeah, and I forgot. Yeah, that's one of them. Um, so all in all, going back to being humble, being humble and being quiet is very good. You know, it's definitely I believe there is a saying as far as like man, no, I think I heard it from somewhere. The more you're quiet, the more you hear, the more you listen, and it's true. It's simple, but it's true. The more you're quiet, the more you learn, the more you're able to listen. You can't listen listen and talk at the same time, you know? So you have to listen, you know? Um, there's another scripture on being humble. What's that? Uh, First Peter chapter 5 and verse 6. Con. I'm actually gonna read up. Yes. Con right here. This is 5 and 5. First Peter chapter 5 and verse 5. Likewise ye younger. Okay, ye that are what? Younger in this and not and younger in the spirit, man. Because here it is, Paul compares us to newborn babes, man. You know? So when you're in this, when you're just starting in this, and again, even the scriptures even talk about even Yahweh Shai, who the world evidently calls Jesus Christ, he was saying to Nicodemus that you have to be born again, okay? Being retaught, you know? So being as a newborn babe, so you are younger in spirit, okay? So it says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto you the elder, and that's another thing. You have elders, okay? You have elders that are over you, and you can't. And that's another thing, man. It's a rank, man. It's a order, okay? That you can't overstep, and everything like that. You have to listen, you know, just paying attention to what's going on as far as who's supposed to be talking and everything like that, man. Humble yourself. You have elders that is teaching you, and you have to give them respect. But it says, "Yea, all of you, be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility." Right, clothed with humility, man. You have to have that humble uh and again that goes into humility. Yes, definitely being humble is humility, have being what's that, shamefaced it, you know you got to have that, man. You don't want to overstep or step on anybody's toes. You're being cautious from what you're saying, you know and it really, when you're first starting into this, you really shouldn't be talking at all, you know so it says, and you should really be, yeah, listening, because the more you listen, the more you learn, because here it is, you'll start talking and you might miss something. You got to be, yeah, man. But it says, for the most high resisteth the proud. See that? That's the one thing, that's one of the many things that the Lord does not like. A prideful man, man. Prideful inward, man. Okay? So it says, and giveth grace to the humble. Right. The humble, man. Being humble can you can go forward with that, man. With being humble, man. And that's the thing too, because I just seen like it was a saying, um quote, or whatever you want to call it. It was saying, a fool is known by his speech, but a wise man is known by his silence. I think, roughly paraphrasing, man. You know. So yeah, man, it's true. Look at Yahweh Shai, man, being the perfect example. Was he was a he humbled himself, right? He humbled himself. He cleaned the disciples' feet. He went here on a donkey. If that's not being humble, then it's like, what is? That's like beautiful, man. You know, it's beautiful, man. So it says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High. It says that he may exalt you in due time. Salakia, in due time, man. And it's true. When you and then the thing, when you get into this, right? First, you're going through the motions as far as, listening and learning and learning and learning. And then sure enough, the Lord's gonna what? And I tell you, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna go by quick. Okay, so you better be ready to first and foremost to listen, and then sure enough, you'll end up what, going up there to talk, man. you know, in a split second, man. So you have to be ready, man. You know, getting put into the battlefield, man. You know, scriptures talk about, yeah, putting on the whole armor of the Lord, man. You got to be set. You got to be ready. You know. So all in all, yeah, man, you gotta be ready because again, the Lord will definitely exalt you when it comes down to have you to do something. You know, give you that talent. You know that you didn't know you had going into the talents. So let me read this again. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that He may exalt you in due time. Yeah, man. Brothers are witness to it, man. Like they wouldn't, like I'm hearing brothers and especially myself saying like, who would have thought that I would be teaching the Bible, right? Who would have thought I would be preaching the word, man. It's amazing, you know. It's a beautiful thing to be called, you know. Scriptures say that many are called, but few are chosen, so it's a blessing to be called. So it says, verse 7, cast all your cares upon him, for he careth for you. Yeah, I keep going. I mean, but let's read this last one. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Yeah, man. So you gotta be right, man, right in the spirit, you know, constantly being in the spirit, doing your videos and doing studying, you know, constantly talking about the Lord. And hey, you don't even need to be. This is the thing, man. This is supposed to be our every conversation, you know, every conversation, man. When we're alone, you gotta love being alone as well, man. You gotta love being alone because at the end of the day, it's only gonna be you and the Lord, man. So if you're not, if you don't, you got to talk to yourself and just talk, just regularly, just talk about the scriptures, man. If you see something and it's a beautiful thing, man. I talk to myself a lot when it comes to the scriptures, man. And I can say that a lot of the times I should be, uh, posting the videos and doing videos on it because, yeah, brothers say a lot, but it's just, But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the point. I'm gonna get because going back into humble, as far as being humble, man, because that's a definite. Salaki. Let me see. I had to look at my notes just real quick. So this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 35. Salakia. Con right here. It says right. No, 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 no. Yep, right here. Okay, let me actually start with. Yeah, I'll start right here. It's verse 16. So, Ecclesiasticus chapter 16 and chapter 35 and verse 16. He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayers shall reach unto the clouds. It says, the prayer of the humble. See that? The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds until it come nigh, he will not be comforted and will not depart till the Most High shall behold the judge to judge righteously and execute judgment. So, long story short, the point is that up the top because it says the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, and that's the elect, man. The elect are humble, you know, crying out to the Lord every day, man. Scriptures talk about mark them who sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. So we're gonna be crying unto the Lord, man. You know, patiently waiting. You know, being as far as being humble, man, constantly waiting. You know, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, I got another one. I believe it was in the third chapter, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 3. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. I don't know where I should begin. Uh, yep. Well, technically, I think there's one down there too. But this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, "My son, go on with thy business in meekness." Okay, so shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved. You know, that's right, man. You know, being the favor of the Lord is gonna be with you, man. And honestly, I want to look up the word meek real quick. You know, well, let me get that definition. All right, here's the definition of meek. It says quiet, gentle, and easily imposed on, submissive. Okay, and I again being submitting yourself to the Lord, man. As far as it says patient, long suffering, right, and all this, man. It's beautiful, submissive, yielding, obedient. You know, so again, it says quiet, gentle, and easily imposed on, submissive. So yeah, man, that's a perfect example of what being humble. You know, goes hand in hand. Scriptures talk about the meek shall inherit the earth, man. And that's what's gonna happen, man. The meek, the lowly, man. They're gonna inherit the earth. So it says, and that's another thing too with the Most High. The Most High is different because he deals with the underdog, man. He deals with the underdog, and he like for instance, as far as uh David, was David a mighty man? You know, look at his brothers. His brothers were stronger and than him. You know, but here it is. The Lord chose him. You know, it was a beautiful thing, man. It was spiritual. You know, and the scriptures also compared the elect to a worm, man. You know, so here it is. You know, again, a worm is defenseless, bro. So that's exactly who we are. We're defenseless. You know, as far as we need Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You know, and without him, again, like the scriptures say, without him we can do nothing. You know, without Yahweh Shai, we can do nothing, man. We can't do anything without Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So it says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, right? It says, thou shalt find favor before the Lord. Khan. It says, many are in high places, or Slakin, many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. Whoo. It says, for the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly. Right, man. Because again, that cuts that also definitely cuts the people that think that they could be rich, man, and still serve the Lord. Scriptures talk about a rich man can hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven, you know, into the kingdom. So it's true. And not like it's impossible, you know, because you have so much going on, you know. You think again, if you're a true follower of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and if you actually followed the cross, I mean, picked up your cross and followed after Yahweh Shai, like the scriptures say, you know, you would know that, like, you know, being rich and having all this money is not the way to go, especially when coming into this truth, man, you know, into this ministry. Okay. Um, yeah, I could do that, but nah. I'll say that's pretty much the point. As far as that, again, man, it's a beautiful thing, man, to be humble. Everybody needs, should work on being more humble when it comes to certain things, man. You know, so it's a must. But let me see. This is uh this is another one. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 18. It says, "A wrathful man stirreth up." Wait, Salakia. No, 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 no. No. Salakia, I'm in the wrong one. Those being 16, 16. Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 18. Con. Yep. It says, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall." Right, man. So you bigging yourself up, and the pride that you got, you're so high, you know. And then what? A haughty spirit, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So you have that haughty spirit, thinking that you're high and mighty and everything like that. Nobody can take you down, but then you ended up falling, man. That's a big fall. And that's what Esau is gonna be. Esau Edom, aka the so-called white man, is gonna be um headed, man, to that great fall, man. You know? Like as it says in Romans 9, man, being brought up to just be brought down, to be made an example, you know? It's a beautiful thing, man. You know? It says, "Better is it to be in a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud." Okay? And that's really what it is, man. You don't want anybody that's just like stepping on each other's toes and all that stuff, man. Like, nah, man. Especially, yeah, I don't mess with people that try to put themselves on a pedestal. And I try to, honestly, I go the other way. I can't help my it's just like what it is, what I feel inside. The spirit is like telling me, nah, let's go the other way. You know, got to get away from that. You know, be with people that actually are like not on that type spirit, man. Thinking that, oh, I'm better than you and everything like that, man. Let me see. Yeah, just keep reading. It says, "He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whosoever trusteth in the Lord, happy is he." Right, trusting in the Lord, man. Scriptures talk about that. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not upon thine own understanding, man. You know. And again, he that handleth a matter wisely should find good. And I can say this: it's something that I need to work on as far when it comes down to it. It's certain things. Say you're in a certain thing at your job or somewhere, a little place, and someone was to say something to you, and you could either choose to react to it or choose to just continue to move on. And a lot of the times you're gonna have to, choose the low route and go the other way, man. You know, again, going back to having rule over your own spirit. You know, you see something to happen, you can't always react to it. You know, you gotta go the other way and go the low route, and it's better. It's way better, man, to do that, because who knows what will happen. You know, especially also going in with a cop. I know I remember talking to somebody about say if a cop ends up coming to you and asks permission to search your vehicle, just say yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't go, don't be on no type time of trying to look for trouble, because hey, if you look for trouble, trouble gonna find you. You know what I mean? So um, it says, uh, the wise in heart shall be called prudent. And again, to be prudent, you see what? You see afar, man. You see things before it happens. You gotta be prudent, man, when being in this, man. You know? Again, you think, and again you count the cost, you look and really think like, wait, if I do this, this will happen. You know, I better do this, or go this way, or whatever. So it says the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning, right? But that's pretty much the point. Um, yeah, that's pretty much the point. So yeah, man. As far as being humble, you got it, man. I'll always, it's always good to go the humble route, man. You know, because being on that type time of putting yourself on a pedestal and bringing yourself so high, you know, when you don't need to be doing that, if you if the Lord does put you in that predicament, then yeah, sure, go ahead and do it, but all in all, just staying within your lot, man. Don't, well, honestly, I had it too. I had it too, so I may as well bring it out, because I said I wasn't gonna read it, but I may as well, um I don't remember where it was, but I'm just gonna go down. There it is. Con. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and verse 21. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength, right? Because you have a lot of guys that do that. They go oh man, scriptures talk about that too, man. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself, man? Roughly paraphrasing. Don't destroy yourself, man. Why are you trying so hard for what, man? You know? So again, search not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength, you know? And you start to think, like, you got to think to yourself, it's like, yo, should I really be doing this? You don't need to be. Look, man, it's just we're here to do a job, man. A simple job, just to teach, Don't go over the board and try to, be, you know, some type of hero and go to this and go, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. And then searching also, and also too, yeah, you got guys that are diverse in different books, you know, and those books a lot of the times, and scriptures even talk about that there is no end to those books, man. So honestly, this alone is all you need. These scriptures, man. Even Yahweh Shai said, man, come unto me and ye shall never thirst, man. You know? The waters that I shall give. What? And ye shall never thirst again. You know? And again, it's beautiful because, again, like, brothers, you know what I'm saying? As far as me, I'm not looking anywhere else, man, because I have all that I need right here. You know? Says, but what is commanded thee? Right. But what is commanded of thee? So, like I said, man, stay within, do your job, man. You're here to do a specific job, so you do it. That's it. Right? So it says, think thereupon with reverence, for if Slakia, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret, right? The things that are in secret, the Lord kept away from you. It's for a reason. He's trying to keep you away because, again, everything comes with a spirit, man. So you gotta watch out for that, man. You may go come across something that you wish you didn't. You know, what's that saying now? You gonna f around, you gonna find out, man. you know so that's what it is. So it says, be not curious in unnecessary matters, right? For more things are shewed unto thee than men understand. Right, man. Unnecessary matters. We're here to do a specific job. The Lord told us to preach the word, be in season and out of season, man. Preach this word, man. We're not here trying to go into, yeah, that's another thing too. Salakia, hold on. Got him. Salakia. But yeah, we're not here to go into, oh yeah, how to cut a Muslim and going into reading the Muslim books and everything like that. The Quran, the Quran, the Quran and stuff like that, man. Nah, we're not here to do that, man. We're here to preach the word, man. That's it. You know. And honestly, too, yeah, man. You got brothers, that you got, well, not brothers, but you got guys that say like, yeah, you gotta try to feed them some other way and try to give them this and give them that. Nah, man, the word is good alone. As it says in what's that? Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, man. That man. Shh. So all in all, and that's another thing. The scriptures even talk about the sheep. How did it say? My sheep hear my voice and they follow me, man. That's what Yahweh Shai said. So you could just preach this word and it's gonna resonate with them, man. This is the elect we're talking about, man. It's gonna resonate with them. It's the Most High, and like Paul said, I have planted the seed. And the Most High gave the increase. That's what it was, man. We're planting the seed and letting it grow. Okay? So again, be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are shewed unto thee than men understand. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Again, what did I say? What did I quote as far as the Proverbs, the 3rd chapter? Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding. Okay, we're not supposed to be going the ways of man. So it says, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion, right? See that? Hath overthrown their judgment. An evil suspicion. F around, you gonna find out. You keep messing around, hey man, it's not good, man. So all in all, man, you need to, stick with this, man. Hey, stick with the script. Don't go crazy, man. Stick with the script. That's all in all, man. So yeah, man. Just always go the low route, man. I'm not saying like, of course, there's gonna be times where again we're gonna be tried, So yeah, but anyway, that's it. So with that. I pray that you've been edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachak Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that is scattered abroad. And with that I say, Shalom.